For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thanking God for life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, this is the products we're going to be using: mirrors, beeswax, and my Gats to Be, and my mini flat iron, and my rat tail comb. And I'm going to be using the Easy Braids professional braiding hair in the color 1B. And we used a total of 2 packs, and we did a total of 3 cornrows. So as you can see, we're doing the biggest smalls fitting braids. So yeah, I've already done the first one, so I'm just going to show you guys how I do the very tiny mini braids in the middle. It's very simple. If you know how to do cornrows, then this will be easy for you. But if you don't, just kind of watch me. I will be doing another video on how to do like a basic cornrow for beginners, in case this isn't helpful to you. So I'll be doing a more detailed video on that later on, maybe next week or the week after next week. Not sure yet, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, basically I'm just, not using any products for the mini braids because it's pretty small, so it doesn't really require a lot of products at all to tame. So just gonna braid that all the way back down, and yeah.
Shooting from the sky as if thrown from Mars. Only try to please, don't let me down, 'cause we'll start falling, falling, falling towards the ground. Start falling, 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 'cause we'll start falling.
So because her hair is a little bit thicker at the roots, what I'm going to be doing is taking that mini flat iron and just going over the base of her sectioned hair, just to kind of make sure it's nice and smooth and it's not so textured looking. And of course I have my braiding hair parted ready to go for the fade-in method, and I'm just taking my Murrad's beeswax hair, just hair cream, I can't talk, just applying that to the perimeter of her hair. This is going to make it easier for me to grab and make sure that there are no flyaways. Now of course I'm just placing the edge control on her edges to kind of lay it really nice and flat before we begin corn rolling. So to start off, I'm just going to begin by braiding her natural hair, and then I'm going to add hair as we go along. And you guys, don't let the fit-in cornrows intimidate you, because this has still happened to me a lot. It is just cornrows. If you know how to cornrow, this should be a piece of cake. So just taking that additional braiding hair, I'm just going to place it across her hair, leave out the left section, bring down her braiding hair, and then bring back the braiding hair that you left, and then continue to braid, and then repeat this. So the thicker you want it to get, the more hair you add, if that makes sense. So you kind of want it to gradually fade from small to large. So the more hair you add, the more frequent you add the hair, the more dramatic the thickness is going to be. And don't let the adding hair portion of this intimidate you, because I promise you guys, it is a piece of cake. I used to let it drive me nuts, like until I was able to kind of like, okay, pace myself. So whenever you add the hair, I'm gonna show you the trick. Leave out the left section, right, and then regularly braid her hair once and then add the braiding hair to her hair, if that makes sense. So when you add the hair, right, you're going to leave out the left side of the hair that you added and then do just one single sweep. And then you take that hair that you left that was on the left hand side, bring it over to the right hand side and connect it and continue to do the braids. Now, the reason why I used to get messed up a lot is that instead of doing one swipe of her regular braiding hair, I do two swipe and then it just gets really complicated and then you have like hair, you know, thick hair at the bottom. This is so much easier and it saves you so much time and it's just easier, like so leave out the left side, just do one sweep right there and then take the hair that is on the left hand side, add it to your cornrow and then continue to braid. And then the more thicker, like the thicker you want it to be, the more hair you will continue to add all the way till you get to the bottom. So add the hair regularly and then leave out the left section, do one sweep, say it with me guys, one sweep, add the hair that was on the left section and continue your cornrow like nothing happened. So that is how you will achieve a seamless fitting braid. And you guys don't do two swipe. That's why I used to mess up so bad, especially if you're just learning it. Just do one swipe and then continue with your braids. I promise you it will make such a huge difference. So yeah, don't get all fancy with it. So when you add it, leave the left section, do one swipe of your cornrow and then take the hair you left, add it to your cornrows and continue to braid like nothing happened. Like I hope this is easy. Well, I hope you guys are able to understand what I'm saying. If you don't, like I said on my last video, get a mannequin, practice, 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 like practice like no other. Okay, I hope I was able to verbally explain the technique to you guys so that way you understand, because gosh, it's so hard explaining how to do hair verbally. It's like I said, it's one of those things where you kind of have to watch and then practice, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of break it down in a way that you guys will be able to understand what's going on. But yeah, so just braid it all the way down. If you want it to be thicker, once again, just add hair the same way that I mentioned in a few seconds ago. And yeah, you're good to go. Don't forget to connect that mini braids on your side so that way everything flows together, everything is nice, it's seamless, it's neat, and you're good to go. And don't forget, whenever you start, the hair that you add with when you're starting has to be small and gradually increase as you get to the bottom, if that makes sense. So always start with very small hair at the top of the hair and then gradually increase the size of the braiding hair as you get to the bottom. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to add hair to your hair when it's short and you want to make it longer. So just taking the additional braiding hair, I'm just adding it to the tip. Always make sure that you add it to just the parts that are shorter. So it's you're gonna end up with maybe like two longer pieces and one short piece. So you're just gonna take another additional braiding hair, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it. Take an additional braiding hair and then just simply place it at the top. It's very simple. Just place it and then continue to do the regular 3-strand braid like nothing happened, sis. Just continue to braid all the way down and yeah, you're good. So if you see any flyaways, just kind of snip it off, because y'all know we're OCD over here. Yeah, just snip it off. And then you're just gonna get a tub, or what do I keep saying tub? A little jar, whatever you call it, of hot water, and you're just gonna simply place her hair there. And guys, always make sure you have a towel around your clients. Don't be like me. And yeah, I'm just taking the steam from the towel and just kind of running that through her hair. Make sure you're being very careful and not leaving the hot towel on her head for too long. And yeah, just don't forget to take your edge control and lay those edges, and you're good to go, you guys. I hope this tutorial was very helpful to you guys. If you do enjoy this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you have any requests, leave it in the comment section. And don't forget to follow me on Snap for my daily hairstyles. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a merry day and God bless.
We'll start falling, falling, falling. 'Cause we'll start falling, falling, falling. 'Cause we'll start falling.